Let me share a story, all right, that is going to lead into what I'm going to say, all right? I go into a store, it's not important who it is, but I go into the store and they say, Lee, you got to understand something. We can't hire technicians. I said, really? And that was talking to the service manager. Then I go to the GM's office, the executive manager, and he goes, Lee, you got to understand something. We can't hire technicians in this market. Then I go to the fixed ops director, and guess what I hear again? You don't understand, we can't hire technicians. Okay? So I finally found the source of it. The selling of the stinking thinking, all right? Now, once you buy into stinking thinking, that's what's gonna be throughout the store. And especially if leadership is bought into it, because everybody's gonna sell that. So we found that it was the shop foreman. So, okay, so we put an ad on Craigslist on Tuesday afternoon. And by the end of the week, we walked into the exit meeting and we handed them 26 responses to the ad that we placed on Craigslist. Out of the 26, they hired 2 or 3. I don't remember the exact number, but they hired several out of it. All right. The first thing you got to do is you got to fix your head and understand it is not insurmountable to hire techs. All stores have a technician, 2, 3, some have more, that are in their stores right now at this moment throwing tools and are upset at the world. Okay. And those are the ones that we want to go after. We don't want the one that jumps ship every year. Okay. We want the technician that may have been there for a number of years, but it's so difficult to make money in that store, to make a living in that store, that they're looking to get out. That's the ones I want to get to. Now, hiring technicians is not something that you do one day and throw your hands up and say it doesn't work. You got to find out. So I ask managers all the time, if I'm a technician, why should I go to work for you? All right. Now, don't give me the same old, all right, that you can make plenty of money, we got plenty of work, and we're a good place to work, and we got great benefits. That's what everybody says. But what do you offer? From a technician's perspective, not from our perspective. All right, if you read these ads, I hear people all the time say, well, I don't advertise here, I don't write ads here because it never works. Well, you write the same old ad. You write the same ad that everybody else does. Most managers have a file in their computers or in their desk of ads that they've collected that they go, I like that ad. And when it comes time to write an ad, they pull out all those ads and we regurgitate the same thing over and over again. We've got to learn to be able to write an ad that, number one, stands out, that, number two, appeals to a technician's need, not ours as management and leadership in the store, but we write it from the technician's perspective. We've got a client that wrote an ad. One of his sale points in the ad was they had heated floors. Now, when I go to Florida, everybody laughs at that, all right? But when I go up to Minneapolis, they're going, man, that's great. There's not a technician out there that, if you think about what a technician does, they're on their feet for 8 hours, just about solid. They're standing on concrete floors that in some parts of the country, those floors get really cold. To stand on heated floors is a great point. That's the type of point that you've got to put in the ad. The ad has to be different. It can't be the same old.